Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue.
They go insane when they hearing his name, and it's not for the fame, we all for the love of the game. It's Clipper Darrell in the booth, got the show is FanTruth, 100 proof, so tune into Dash Radio, cause they get it poppin' for show. It ain't no stopping the loud channel hopping. Plus you know Danny C had to drop in, so call in, we welcome blessings, and ain't no second guessing for all who reppin' that.
Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to FanTruth, you guys. I'm your host, Clipper Darrell, sitting alongside the beautiful Bree with DJ Wizard in the building, baby. My FanTruth crew, baby. A show where your opinion counts, man. A couple of ways you can participate in the show, man. Give us a call, 323-230-4445. Hit us up on email, man, cd@fantruth.com. And definitely social media, man, fan_truth, man. Hey, coming up on the show today, man, this show is dedicated every second Saturday of the month. We do a relationship show, okay? I got a couple in the building we might talk to later on, but they just here kicking it, relaxing, you know what I'm saying? She 5'1", he about 6'10", so I got my girl Janet Rodriquez in the building. We got special guests, man. She's a relationship specialist in the building that be coming up shortly, man. Probably about 11:30, 11:35. Cecilia Motor, man. Yeah, you right. Cecilia Motor, the daughter of legendary Manny Motor, baby, from the Los Angeles Dodgers. And I got this guy in the building, man. Now, I've never had it done in my life because I was a Jerry Curl guy. But he says he can do twisties. He got an unbelievable gadget. I'm going to share with you guys. We're going live on social media with it. So definitely follow me today. It's about to go down in the show, man. So coming up right now, man, we're gonna have a show that you've never seen before. It's gonna be a new twist in breaks. And I want to let everybody know. If we on Live Station now, we'll be moving to Dash Talk in the next couple of weeks. So we're gonna be making that announcement on Monday. So we're gonna be moving to Dash Talk. But it's still right now. If you're on Loud, you still okay right now. But man, I want to get in. I gotta get into my sports, man. I'm very upset right now with my Los Angeles Clippers. I'm not even gonna say I'm upset anymore. It's not a thing of being upset. I was hurt, but my man Jamal Crawford got traded, and it broke my heart. Jamal's a very good friend to the show, to me. He's been on the show, and to have him in this building, man, and to see him go now to the Atlanta Hawks was hurtful. But then I just seen him, just heard that he just got bought out by the Atlanta by the contract. So to see him go, but to get what he wants now, he can go search for that ring now. He got the ring that he's gonna that he can go search for. I heard he wants to play for the Lakers. I've heard he wanted to go to play with the Cleveland Cavaliers. But definitely, man, I wish my man Jamal Crawford all the best, man. You know what I'm saying? I love you. You're always gonna be a friend to the show. You know what I'm saying? And you know what my motto is, Jamal. Once a Clipper, always a Clipper, man. That's how we do it, man. Big shout out, man, to Venus Williams, man, for not having fault of that accident she was in. If you ever been in an accident, man, I could tell you a story, man. When I was 18 years old, right, I got my license, right? And my mama, when I graduated from high school, my mother gave me the station wagon. I had a 79 Caprice Classic station wagon. But my mama bought a 86 Honda Accord. So when I graduated, man, I was hot. I was happy, right? So she let me drive it. I said, Mom, I'm gonna go get your car washed, right? So I went to go pick up one of my boys. And we went joyriding. The worst joyriding I ever did. I was coming down the street, 35, 40 miles an hour. Little kid pops out. I hit him. The worst feeling you can ever have in your life when you hit anybody, but to see that little kid tumble in the air, man, helplessly, it still brings tears to my eyes when I think back on it. Like I get like when I go down streets, I'm still nervous because especially two-way streets, I'm always cautious. I'm very cautious because I'm thinking that somebody gonna dodge out in front of me, man. So that feeling that I seen her, man, when she was doing a press conference and she couldn't talk, man, I know that feeling, and my heart went out to her because of that. Because it's being in a situation that you know about. You see what I'm saying? I try to talk about things on this show, man, that I've been through or I know about. You know what I'm saying? I put my opinion on certain things. I don't like to put my opinion on things that I don't know nothing about. But that particular situation I do know about, man, and just I just wanted to, how you just want to go through the TV and put your arms around her, and say everything's gonna be all right, because, man, that's the worst feeling you can ever have, man, of hitting a child, man, of hitting anybody. And in her case, the person that she was in an accident with passed away, so that was even more painful, for her to go through that, man. So hey, man, that was crazy, man. You listen to the FanTruth Hour, man. Give us a call, 323-230-4445. Lonzo Ball debut, baby, last night, man. I just got back, man. Bro, I did a turnaround trip, man, with my daughter last night, man. Had so much fun, man. Lakers versus Clippers, man. The best summer league game ever, man. And then we didn't even really have no names. You know what I'm saying? We had Kendall Marshall and Bryce Johnson. But Bryce Johnson showed out last night, man. Bryce Johnson wanted to show Doc, hey, man, play me. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no rookie no more. I mean, he went baseline for that dunk, man. I was like, I was like, wait a minute, is that Bryce? I'm like, who's that? And he said, man, hey, because rookies don't play on Doc's system. That's how he is. You know what I'm saying? When but I think he showed him, man. Lonzo Ball showed out. In points last night, I'm not mad at him, but his passing ability was on the money last night, man. You know what I'm saying? The score was tied. It went in overtime. So I just think that you did your job. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is, though, man. I think basketball, man, it's a tricky sport, man. You damned if you do, you damned if you don't. Did he have a bad game? Yeah, he had a bad shooting game, but he didn't have a bad passing game, because how many assists did he have? Nobody want to talk about that one. You see what I'm saying? But I had a chance, man, to actually, man, meet the Ball family for the first time yesterday, man. Bro, the best experience of my life, man. I thought LeVar was an asshole. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The coolest dude you could ever talk to, bro. I didn't even know he knew who I was, man. We sat there, we talked a little bit, laughed, man, made some jokes, man, and we moved on, man. And that was the fun part of it, just to have the interaction with him. And then I did me and Mello did a third quarter shootout. So I was doing layups and he had to shoot 3-pointers and he beat me. So Vegas was so much fun yesterday, man. I had a blast, man. But coming up next, man, I got my man in the building, man. Now, if you ever had twisties in your head, this man, he's here to show me, man. He's here to show everybody. So go live on social media, Facebook and everything, man. Coming up next, baby, I got Noel Durity. There you go, man. I had to break it down, man. Hey, I'm gonna start spelling people's names the way I'm gonna say it, the way it's supposed to, because in Spanish names, you get what it is. You know what I'm saying? But in English names, man. But he's from Trinidad, though. Coming up next, baby, Noel, where you at, baby? FanTruth Radio. Let's go. Welcome back to FanTruth, man. Hey, that game yesterday was off the chain, bro. Hey, Lonzo, I'm not gonna hate on Lonzo this year right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he had the nerves. That whole arena, man. I've never been booed in my life, man. I've never been booed that bad. I mean, Laker fans always booed me. But to have a whole stadium stand on their feet and boo you, bro, I was like, dang. But it was man, the Laker fans came out, man, supported support the Laker team last night, man, and they came out, but they got quiet at the end, though, man. You know, you can hear the ants crawling, man. It was so quiet in there. Man, my co-host finally got in the building. What up, Bree?
Hey, what's going on?
Man, always running late, man.
First off, never. This is my first time ever.
What's going on with you, girl?
You know, just working, busy. Yesterday, I had like a long set day. Mm-hmm. I booked a commercial, so I've just been like crazy busy.
You ain't got to show out, man. You know, you ain't got to tell everybody you booked. Congratulations.
It'll be on NBC, guys, if you want to watch.
Only on NBC?
Yeah, Universal was the one that put it together. So it was for Aspen Printer. Uh-huh. And I'm in a dorm room, and it's like it's a cool setting. It's like a movie, like a little mini movie.
Oh, so that's why you got the yellow glasses on today. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a movie star now.
I guess so. If that's what you want to call it, I don't know.
Now, Brie, let me ask you a quick question.
Yes, what's up?
Would you be a surrogate mother?
No. That's a lot. No.
Now, because I asked you that question because you know, Kim and Kanye got a surrogate. And
they did?
Yeah, they got a surrogate mother for they could have their third child.
Oh,
because she can't have no more kids. Mm-hmm. And people are upset, and Twitter is going crazy because they're saying that $45,000 she's getting paid is not enough money because it's Kim and Kanye. But it's 40. I mean, they're paying for your medical, and they're giving her $4,500 for the next 10 months. I mean,
no, actually, that's not enough.
That's not enough.
No.
What
number would I say is enough?
Yeah, what number?
I would say 10,000 at least.
A month?
No, just all together.
No, it's 45,000.
Oh, a month?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
No, it's 45,000 for the whole thing, but she's getting paid 45 a month until she have the baby.
Oh my gosh, phone's blowing.
Yeah.
I feel like they could do maybe a little bit more. I don't know. It's Kim. Like, I don't know. What is their net worth? It's probably like out of control. So, I don't know. What do you think? What's a good number?
I mean, 45,000 was. I mean, I'm having Kim and Kanye's baby. You would think at least, man.
What?
You know, at least 100,000.
100,000?
I think 100.
That's a lot.
A month.
No, 100 for the whole thing. For the whole.
No. We're talking about stretch marks. Stop playing.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
You're talking about stretch marks. Everything that comes with it.
Changes the whole dynamic.
But I'm sure they're gonna pay for all of that.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm sure they're gonna pay for like fixing her body. Hopefully, like the stretch marks, all the work done that Kim has gotten, so that it's like not there anymore. Maybe massages. I'm sure they're gonna take care of her.
Wow. Man, but I just can't see. I mean, to me, if I'm a woman, I'm like, man, give me $100K. I had a baby, but then whatever I need afterwards is in the contract. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If I get stretch marks, because this is your first baby. You know what I'm saying? You having a baby for somebody you never had a baby for.
So, I mean, has she had kids before?
No, this person hasn't.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. I would say.
The ante.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I didn't know that. I'm thinking like she just has kids. Like, you know, she just decided to have their kid.
But being a surrogate, I think that's the hardest thing you can do, though, because as a mother, you know, to see my child leave, it would tear me apart. So as a mother, even if you knowing that it's not yours, but it's in you, it's yours.
No, but it's not you. I would just try to detach myself from that. I mean, I don't know. I don't have any kids, but I mean,
see, that's why I asked you the question, because a person with no kids, because a person with kids, do it in a heartbeat. Because I'm gonna ask Janet. See, when Janet come up, on her segment, man, for the relationship show, I'm definitely gonna ask Janet because she might do it now, man, if the price is right.
I don't know. I'm a different one. I don't want kids, so I'm just like,
You don't want kids?
No, I want to adopt.
Man, I'm done. I'm done with you, man.
What?
Man, I'm done with you now. She want to adopt kids. Girl, you only 23 years old.
Ask my mom, since I was like 3 years old, I've always said I wanted to adopt children. I'm just different like that.
At 3 years old?
Maybe not 3, but when I was a little girl, like kindergarten, I'd always say, "Mommy, I want to adopt." I don't know. I'm a different breed.
Bree lost her mind. Hey, come here right now, man.
You want to adopt children? There's kids out there that need parents. I just happen to not want to have to deal with it.
Man,
Like coming outside of me.
Bree, you 23, girl.
Okay.
You a baby.
Okay,
Man,
whatever. You're gonna
tripping.
see me in 10 years. I'm gonna adopt a child. Okay.
Man, hey, hey. Now, every man would want a baby naturally if you can have it.
My man's gonna love me regardless. Okay, so
wow.
I'ma just don't hit me with the man and all that. Don't do that.
I mean, if you're gonna have me, because you ain't gonna adopt a child. Now, it's a difference if you don't want no man and you adopt a child.
No, I want a man, but I just don't.
No, everybody wants that. Everybody wants that baby the natural way. You know, you can ask any man in here. Any man in here gonna want that baby the natural way.
All right, well then they can have the baby come outside of them then.
Oh, man.
Y'all gonna have to deal with all of that.
Wow. Man, coming up next, man, I got my man. Hey, if you ever had short hair, right? I know y'all tripping. I know it's a sports show, but if you ever had short hair and you always just wanted to get some twisties, this man has an invention that he put together that I'm about to show y'all. We going live on social media and it's about to go down, man. So coming up right now, I got my man Noel in the building. What up, Noel?
What up, man?
What's going on with you, baby?
Good, man. Shout out to Twisted Up, man, the name of the company.
Oh, people always got to shout out themselves.
I got
That's
it,
what
man.
they're here for.
That's the name of the company.
Twisted Up?
Twisted Up, man.
Okay, now, explain to me, what is this Twisted Up about?
It's just an improvement. So this is a sports show. So if you want hair like Swaggy, if you want hair like Jimmy Butler, if you want to go ahead and have that natural curl without using, a sponge, and you want something that's more convenient, something that's more sanitational, I just invented something that pretty much solves those three problems.
Oh, wow. And how are you going to solve this problem, though? I want to see. I mean, I got to understand it because I ain't never had a twisty in my life.
So most people, the look became really popular, and most people use something that's called a twist sponge, which works phenomenal, right? But as a barber professional, if you walk into a shop and they were to reuse a dirty sponge on your head, it's not really sanitary, right? And the state board fines.
Oh, they actually put dirty sponges in your head.
Yes. Yeah. You walk into a shop and you want to get a twist look. I guarantee you, if you look at that sponge, it got hair gel and other people's hair, and it's going on your head.
Because when I go to the barbershop now, I always look at the dude when he put the razor. Hey man, is that a clean razor?
Right.
I always
Exactly.
make sure. I don't care where I go. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And make sure, and if they don't spray the clippers, like after every cut,
correct,
I'm up out of there.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I see people get all that stuff. Ooh, that's nasty to me.
Exactly. So it came out of a necessity for me. I wanted something that was portable, that I can travel with, that was something that could be cleaned and was gonna last a lot longer, because the sponges you got to replace every 3 weeks. Okay. So it just came out of necessity, and yeah, we got it done. Started in January and sold about 10,000 combs since January of this year.
Can I borrow some money?
It's going well, man. Everything goes back into the business. We got to keep on advertising and promoting. So I
get tired. People always gotta say that. They go back into business, man. Hey, this dude just drove up in a Tesla. I'm gonna go back into business, right? Come on now.
Oh my God.
It's all to the good, man.
That's mortgage money, though, man. That's mortgage money.
Yeah,
that came before the company.
Exactly. Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you used to be. Oh, so you was in the mortgage profession.
I was a mortgage broker for about 5 years before I became an inventor. So all that came from before then. So that's what funded my entrepreneur.
Oh, so you funded all this yourself?
Correct.
Oh, you good. You don't owe nobody. See, you smart. You don't owe nobody nothing, because if it don't work, it don't.
Correct.
Hey, but it's working though. You sold 10,000 of them.
Yeah. I'm very grateful to social media. I'm very grateful to the barber shows that have had me. Mm-hmm. It's just been a very humbling experience, and just to touch on the whole kid thing. It's this is my baby, right? To see your baby grow up and to see it be so welcome, it's wow.
But see, you can't say that unless you have kids, though.
But I'm kind of in your co-host boat, man. I kind of don't, want to adopt. So.
Oh my God!
You want to adopt?
I want to adopt. I'm not a big fan.
A lot of guys are not.
No. People love it now. People love it now. Okay, people love it now. Bree just said that, right? So now, hey, I think he like what Bree looks like. He like what my co-host. Now he want to adopt.
I was just siding with her, man. You've given her a lot of shade. I support that. Like I'm all for it because that's a whole other ball game that I'm not ready for.
See?
I love Bree dearly, man. But come on now. Come on. You gotta save me with that one.
Oh
Man.
my God.
Hey, you know what?
You're a hater, that's all.
No, I ain't hating on that. Now, all of a sudden, I'm bringing somebody right on the show that want to do the same thing you do. Come on, man. He a smart man, though.
No,
He a smart man. See, that's how you do. See,
Well, you did say every man wants their own, and then all of a sudden, there you go.
yeah, but see,
one right next
come
to
on
you.
now. Come on.
Agreed.
Come on now. Hey.
No.
But see, now y'all got something to talk about.
Oh my gosh.
Man, wait till I talk to your daddy again.
Oh my gosh.
So, what made you come up with this concept, though?
Actually, so again, I'm grateful. I grew up in the internet phase, right? So I'm very grateful for Google because, like I said prior, I was a mortgage professional before this. So after like my 6th sponge that I bought, I just went on the internet and I just Googled, other ways to twist your hair. And believe it or not, there was a video of some dude in South Africa that was using an actual tennis racket to twist his hair. So
Tennis racket?
yeah, an actual tennis racket. So
Wow.
I looked at it and I was like, yo, this is a gimmick. And I went and I bought it. And then it worked. And I was like, yo, so I was using a tennis racket for like 3 years. I would take it on planes. I would take it to my girl's house. I would take it to my mom's house, my dad's house. I left one in the car, left one in the gym. And then it just became more of an inconvenience. So I just tried to figure out how to shrink it. I'm just happy that I was smart enough to figure that out.
Hey, man, how long y'all been together? Y'all still hold hands? Dang.
That is so cute. That's goals right
That's
there.
awesome.
Wait, how do you just
That's
I'm
awesome.
sorry.
That's awesome.
beautiful?
So, a tennis racket.
Yeah.
So, with your invention, what do you now? I see this little gadget that you have, but it looked like one of the little. It looked like a ping pong paddle.
It's just smaller, man. It's made out of stainless steel, so it won't rust.
See, it looked like a little ping pong.
You can
paddle.
spray it with some Clipper side, some barber side, wash it off with some soap and water. But now you got, especially as a barber, this is not like, oh, can I buy it? It's a necessity because at the end of the day, there is nothing on the market that you can wash, that is portable, and that's going to last long. There's nothing
can
out
wash
there.
this?
You can wash this. It's stainless steel. It lasts as long as your forks, your spoons, or a share. Or
Oh, just okay.
yeah.
Do you guys have like a YouTube tutorial?
Yeah, we
that
have a
you
YouTube
show?
tutorial. We got a lot of influencers. Shout out to a girl named Miss Bianca Renee today. She was very grateful to help me out in my early stages. We got a bunch of videos on YouTube. We got Instagram videos. The website has a lot of educational content. But like I said, at the end of the day, there is nothing on the market that is portable, that's going to last long, and most importantly, that you can wash. And as a barber, it's a necessity.
How did you get Kevin Hart to be the
Yo, it's so again. I'm gonna just say it just because I'm from Trinidad. I just have a grind. And John Burgundy, which is his barber, he had a live feed, and I just went into his live feed and just started harassing him. And I was like, yo, like, have you heard of us? And then he saw the feed and he was like, yo, I heard of you. Can you send us a comb? And I was like, yo, no doubt, man. Like, I got you. And then I sent him a comb, and I was trying to really get Kevin to like really be like the face and endorse it and everything. So if you're listening to Kevin, like, come on, man, jump on board. You can do it. But he sent me a video.
His opinion counts, though, man.
Yeah.
When Kev puts something out, because he just struck a deal with Nike.
Yeah,
he got
I
his
know.
own shoe.
Believe me, I read this whole dude.
A comedian with his own shoe,
shoes.
And
That's crazy.
his book. And he has his own book. And
Yeah, that book is all everybody can write a book.
Yeah.
But to get your own shoe, I mean, a comedian to get their own shoe.
Yeah.
That's the only basketball players and athletes get shoe deals.
He's a great dude just to follow.
Oh yeah, man, great dude.
And then John surprised me, and he sent me a nice little video in my DM, and I was like, yo, can I use this? Like, I don't want to step on anybody's toes. And he was like, yeah, man, go ahead. And I was like, yo, I'm like, it's so surreal, right? To see like a man of that caliber, right? And my comb was on his head. Like, I didn't even have to make a meal. I could die right now and be happy.
And I know Kevin personally. By you asking him, made it more meaningful than you just doing it.
Correct.
That's what I always tell people, because I get caught up in people just want to just hey man, can you shout my stuff out on video? I said, bro, you want the naturalness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just shouting it out. What is that going to do for you? It ain't going to do nothing for you. Let a person use your product, and then if it's good, if it's what it is, people gonna like it.
And the first celebrity, because I have to say this because I owe this dude, everything. Lakeith Stanfield.
Who's that?
From the movie Get Out. He's also from the TV show Atlanta. He plays Snoop in NWA.
Yeah.
He was the first celebrity that picked it up. Thanks to my cousin Vinny. He DM'd him and
now your cousin really name is Vinny or
yeah.
Or you're not saying that from the movie?
No, my cousin really name is Vinny. He does music and whatever. He did something with Lakeith and he shot Lakeith a little DM and Lakeith used it and posted on his gram and that was like the first celebrity to actually put it on there. And then we got some football players, some NBA players to use it as well, and then it just started to grow like organically and like it. And Bronner Brothers, I have to give them a shout out because I had to revamp my comb after Bronner Brothers because I got like a PO of 3,000 combs, and before I was hand stringing it was actual tennis string in there, and I'm not gonna string 3,000 combs. That's ridiculous. So
you can't do that.
I had to figure out a way to grow fast and something that was easy to scale. And I'm just really happy for Google, man. Like Google solves a lot of problems. It really does. There's a lot of people that say life is hard, but just type whatever you're trying to solve in Google. I promise you.
Are you serious?
I'm not a manufacturer backer. I'm a mortgage broker. I don't know. I don't know the first thing about how to make a product. I learned how to do that in a day through Google.
Wow.
No, just typing in questions and figuring it out. I'm telling you, Google has the answers to everything. I'm telling you.
Google.
Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
Yo, I'm a small dude from like a small island, and again, I have no first education on how to invent something.
But you could type anything in Google though, man, and it just pops up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I'm gonna type in something right now. Why do Brianna don't want to?
Nah. Leave me alone.
So you gonna give me a demonstration today?
Yeah, man. My hair is all picked out already. How it is.
It's already picked out.
Yeah. If you want to go live.
Yeah, we're going live on Facebook, man. And now he's about to. Now we're live, guys, and he has a little comb. This on me. Hold on
tennis truck, yes.
Oh gosh, all the followers are gonna leave now.
All right, there we go. Here we go. Now you see how nappy his hair is right now, right?
What?
No, it is, man. I hate picking out my. Like I got the hair that breaks the pick.
So he picked out his hair right now. Okay. Now we're gonna take it. Now he said he's gonna make twisties out of it right now.
You just grab the comb.
He's gonna grab the comb.
Get out of here.
Oh wow.
In less than 60 seconds, you got a natural look. And then again, as a barber, once this is done, you can wash it, which is just a necessity. This is what I'm saying. It's you gotta have it.
Are you serious?
Wow.
And then you pretty much all set to go.
Are you? Come on, man.
Right?
Hey, I'm looking at this dude right now. If y'all don't know, on my Facebook Live right now, man, he just made his whole head within 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Come twisties. Unbelievable.
That's crazy.
Man, you got to invent something for longer hair then.
Yeah.
Well, no, so it works. There's a video.
We're going to be your client.
If you go to Instagram, there's a video of a girl and a guy that has really long hair that has a natural coil to their hair. It was you just got to go to YouTube. If you type in YouTube and type in twist it up. J. Cole is a guy that has really long hair and he got like a dread look because his hair is so thick and so coarse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bree, what you think?
I think it looks good. I think I can't do it. My hair is too
No,
coarse.
I said what you think about the product. I didn't say how he look.
Right?
Oh, yeah, talking about how he look. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know he a nice looking dude. You ain't got to brag about that. You know, just because y'all got the same thing in common, Bree. Dang. You gonna do that live on air like that, Bree? Wow.
Okay, what do I think of the product? It's a really cool product.
Okay. Man, that's cool right there, man. I like that though, man.
I'm from Chicago, so a lot of guys, what they'll do is they'll like twist, and their stuff looks crazy. Like they need that.
And then just I mean, you can relate growing up. Just again, being in the professional world. I never had a hairstyle that did not require some type of maintenance the night before.
Can you speak into the microphone?
Oh yeah, sorry. I never had a hairstyle that did not require maintenance the night before. Whether it was waves, braids, curls, I always had some type of regimen or some type of process that you have to go to. So for the fact that for the first time in my life I can wake up and be gone in less than 2 minutes and my hair is good, like I can't put a price on that, man.
Hey, bro, if they had this for me back in the days,
right? That's what I'm saying.
Because I had a Jerry curl, man. My Jerry curl only lasted my Jerry curl probably lasted like 3 weeks. But if they had this, man, you could just, man, this was the look.
I call it the modern day Afro pick.
Because I told Swaggy, because I do a lot of stuff with Swaggy, I know him personally.
Okay.
I said, man, the only reason you do that, only reason you got that look, because you don't feel like combing your hair in the morning. That's the only reason you did that.
Pretty much.
But it's smart, man. It's ingenious. That's gonna be a hell of a product, man.
I appreciate it, man.
I definitely want to help you with that one.
And then also, for people that are tuning in, if you go to the website twistitupcomb.com and put Clipper Darrell as a coupon, you get 20% off. Thanks for
oh wow.
Clipper, and I'm gonna try to.
Now y'all pay full price and y'all give me that 20%. We're gonna donate it to charity or something,
But yeah, so you put Clipper Darrell in there, you get 20% off. And again, it's just I'm very humble. I'm in Europe, I'm in Puerto Rico, I'm in Canada, I'm in Brazil.
Puerto Rico,
yeah.
Hey, that's where she from.
Really? Hey, what part?
Puerto Rican.
¿Tú hablas español?
San Juan, un poquito.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, did he say I bless me? Hey, he want to talk to you in some Spanish, girl.
Everyone. Do you have social media that everybody can follow you on?
Yeah, at Twist It Up. You can find us on the Instagram. Again, that's TWISTITUP. Facebook is going to be Twisted Up Comb. Website is twistedupcomb.com. And again, 20% off. Clipper Darrell, spelled DARRELL.
Now, this is what you got to do, though, man. You got Twisted Up Comb, man. You got to make it all twisted. You got to make it all one thing.
Domain was taken.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Twisted Up was taken at some ice cream shop down in Buffalo.
Man, don't you? And they didn't want to give it up?
Nah, 50,000.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not, man. For the domain.
People are so money hungry on these domain names.
Yeah.
I've been looking at domain names on certain. I'll be like, man, they want $25,000 for this domain. Come on. People will continue to pay for them until they get their money.
But he has a good business. I looked it up. He's been around for like 13 years. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to just shut down his website for me. So.
Oh yeah, I thought it was like when you pulled it up, they were just holding it.
Nah, not at all. He has like this ice cream shop, and I actually thought it was a discount for him to just because that's again as an entrepreneur, that's your baby. So you can sell me your website for $50K, like. Yeah. But I just figured just have a workaround.
Hey, $50,000 is a lot of money though, man. You know what I'm saying? If you got a $50,000 investment, you be like, hey, that can put you, hey, that get you some more of them combs, man. Man, I'm gonna try something. Hold on.
No,
won't work, man.
Yeah, oh man, I got a bald head, man. Dang, man, I can't even do it, man.
Oh my gosh, you tried it,
man. Hey, Bree.
Okay.
Cállate la boca.
Cállate la boca, not the boca.
Okay, whatever, man. But definitely, man. Big shout out to my man Noel, man. Doherty, man. Hey, bro, you got big things coming, man.
I appreciate it.
If you got Kevin Hart looking at this thing,
Kevin, come on, man. I'm a big fan, bro, about your book. John likes it. I know you got a lot of stuff. You traveling, you got a lot on your plate, man. But from one guy to another,
that's real right there.
Just like come and let's talk, and if it makes sense, we can make it happen. Because you put things into tuition, right? The only person that I would ever strike a deal with and give equity to is probably Kevin, because at the end of the day, it's a monopoly.
Because he would ask for it.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm just saying,
you wouldn't have a choice.
But I have no competition, right? So there is no other product.
If Kevin came on board, it's going to cost you a monthly fee plus equity in the show, and each one that you sell, you're going to pay. So, but to have his name,
right?
When you go, see, people look at it like, oh man, I would never do that. Shit, man, I'll get that up in a minute because. If you making thousands and then all of a sudden you make millions,
right?
It's a whole different ball game. You go from driving a Sentra to a Bentley. That's two way different lifestyles.
Exactly.
Man.
Exactly.
Do you have to have a certain kind of hair texture?
No, so it works in all hair textures. If you have softer hair, and this is a really key, you want to add some type of product that's going to go ahead and harden it up or give it a little bit more texture. I know, like you were saying, when you were younger, you had a Jerry curl. When I was younger, I used S-curl texturizer because my hair was so coarse.
Yeah.
I needed to put something in my hair to soften it up.
My hair wasn't coarse. My hair was nappy.
Exactly.
It was beyond coarse.
So the nappier the hair, the better. You don't need to add anything to your hair. It works out fine. But if you do have soft hair, you need to add some type of like gel wax or maybe a holding spray that's going to stiffen up the hair so the comb has something to grab. Because if the comb is not passing through your hair, all it's going to do is just mat it down. But if your hair is nappy, you don't got to add anything. Maybe some coconut oil to soften it up, but you should be good to go.
And do you have examples of what that looks like on the Instagram?
Yeah, all on Instagram. There's actually there's a guy named by Omar that does a lot of stuff in Puerto Rico. And if you think about
Puerto Rico,
if you think about the demographic in Puerto Rico, there's a lot of people that have mixed hair, and it works. Instead of having the curl so tight, it gives them a blowout curl look. And there's a lot of videos and stuff on Instagram that shows that.
Yeah, because my brother's curls are like way looser than mine, and I was trying to see like if he could use that.
Yeah, it would give him a blowout look.
Okay.
He just needs to add some type of gel wax or a holding spray to give it more texture.
Gotcha.
Man, I definitely appreciate you coming in, man.
I appreciate you having me, man.
Without further ado, man, when I say Noel, you say dirty. Noel!
Dirty.
Noel! Dirty. Hey, man, I'm a fan now, baby.
I appreciate it, man.
Hey, when anytime somebody can take some naps and make it into something, bro, that's a hell of an invention, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
That's crazy. I'm still amazed about this, man.
Thank you.
But I appreciate you coming through, man. In any way I can help, man. FanTruth, man. Whatever you want to do, man. Bruh, we definitely want to be a part of this one, man.
I appreciate it, man. And again, the Instagram is Twisted Up, TWISTITUP.
Man, how many times you gonna say that, man?
I just want to make sure they get it, man. You got to put it out there, bro. It's all about social media. And
hey, it's Twisted Up, his social media, and go to his website. It's Twisted Up Comb, and that's comb, C.
He can't spell, y'all. Wow.
Com.
Correct, man. Correct.
I can't stand my co-host, man. Hey, coming up next, man. Hey, we got legendary, man. Now, everybody knows Dodgers, right? But everybody knows this man, Manny Motor. I got his daughter in the building, man. This is our second Saturday of the month that we do this relationship show, and she's a relationship expert. She got all her credentials. And we about to talk relationships, man. We about to talk to real. Coming up next, man, Dash Radio, FanTruth. Man, course here, baby, in the building. Man, welcome back to FanTruth. I'm your host, Clipper Darrell, sitting alongside the beautiful Bree with DJ Wizard in the building, baby. My FanTruth crew, man. Now, everybody knows, if you've been listening to me, that we do a relationship show every second Saturday of the month. Man, but I'm surrounded by beautiful women today, man. I'm going crazy in here. And I can't believe it. Janet brought a special friend in here today, man. I couldn't believe it. Man. And I think I'm in love right now. But for those of you that don't know who this young lady is or who her daddy is, man, it's legendary, baby. Now, I had a chance to meet him probably about 15 years ago, man. And I still got it in my Clipper room, and a signed Manny Motor car, man. I got his daughter, man. She's a relationship expert in the building, man. And I'd like to welcome her and her beautiful self with her natural look to FanTruth. So when I say Cecilia, you say Mona. Cecilia!
Mona!
Cecilia!
Mona!
What up, girl?
What's up?
How you doing today?
¿Cómo estás?
Oh, ¿cómo estás usted?
Ya tú sabes.
Oh,
Ya tú sabes, papi.
Oh, tú eres mi corazón.
We started off on a good note.
I see a little flirt in here.
Look, now it's your turn, okay?
I know she got her flirt on earlier. So, what made you want to get in a relationship talk? I mean, talk about relationships.
Bad relationships.
Bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we all do that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Bad relationships can definitely be life-changing.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now, can you talk about one of your bad relationships? Would you like to talk about it, or is it something that you like to just forget about?
Let's trash them.
Now, because, when people talk about relationships, right, And we get there. Like, I got this couple that's sitting behind me, man. They keep holding these hands, man, and they look like they got so much doggone in love, man. You know, you can still be in love after 16 years.
I don't know. I didn't get that far.
That's where it's supposed to be.
But what happened in your relationship, though? What made it? What made it not succeed?
Well, let's see. When someone misbehaves, breaks the law, that can kind of mess things up.
Okay, now did he break the code? See, there's a difference between the code and the law. Now, did he break the law when he was going to jail, or he broke the marriage
What about
code?
the federal law?
Oh shoot!
Ooh.
Ooh, the federal law.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, we ain't gonna get in that one.
Yeah.
She said, "That get me scared of the FBI."
Had to be clear.
So, did he cheat on you?
No.
What? That's a federal law, isn't it?
No. You know what? No, it was none of that.
None of that.
All of that. See, that's the thing, that they can be so good in some areas and mess it up in others.
Oh wow! So you was in a relationship to where where he had to go away for some time. That's what it is.
A few times.
Oh wow! Wow!
Yeah. When it multiplies, and your patience and your devotion and all that stuff, it just like, you have children. You have children. You have to be a role model for your children. You have to. That becomes number one, because it doesn't become my problem. That's not my responsibility. My children at that point become responsibility. So it really changes everything, because it's like, you're an adult. You know better.
Now, did y'all have kids together?
Yes, too.
Too? Wow. Are they grown now? Or are they?
14, 19, great kids, very emotionally well, stable.
Come from the mama though. Mama takes care of the kid. Man, 90% of relationships, man, mamas always take care of the kids, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
well-
I give it up to the mamas, man.
Well, when was the last time you heard a man say, "Oh, I can't go to that meeting or on that trip because my kids are sick"?
Oh.
Wow.
Whoa.
Now, I don't know about that one. I got to work at the end of the day.
Wow.
I bring in babysitters and everything else. You know, that's what grandmothers and great-grandmothers and aunties and
Well, no, but wait. What if the woman works? That's the whole thing. The man's not the only provider. So if you're a self-made
thing.
woman, I mean, women also want to make it. They want to have their own life. They want to have control of their destiny, because you never know. And you don't change. You don't become another person just because you get married or you get shacked up with someone. And that's a lot of the mistake that we women do, is that we change. We bend over, we change ourselves, we let go of things, we stop seeing family, or some of them actually remove you from family.
That's not a good dude, though. You know, I don't change women. You know what I'm saying? To me, I want to help mate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a question out here today that I want to ask the people. Like, are you offended if your woman makes more money than you? You know, it's a question that people, like, some men get offended. You know, because I seen it growing up. Because when my daddy found out my mama made more money than him, he was upset.
Yes, many are.
But and I said, Daddy, it was only a few $1,000. You make it seem like, you know, it was way more. You know? But he was very upset. But that's the machoism in back in the days. It doesn't bother me, because it makes you a better person. But if I had somebody special in my life and they made more money than me, baby, it's coming in the same account, coming in the same line.
Exactly.
You know?
Hey, baby,
Why
let's go
worry?
on that vacation and I'll pay for it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? As long as people don't take advantage of certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Because what we do as men, we get relaxed. You know what I'm saying? You always want to strive for the best. But if my girl make 100,000 and I make 60,000, it won't hurt me a bit. Not at all.
You'll be happy, huh?
I'll be happy. You know,
And you said back in the day, not back in the day. Who said that macho thing is back in the day? That's still like alive now.
Absolutely.
And God knows that's never going to go away.
Where you from?
Dominicana.
Damn.
La isla del merengue. Bachata.
Can you dance?
Of course.
Oh man.
I was in the DR.
I see why your daddy didn't bring you around.
No, I tell you, Clipper D, I was in the DR last year, and OMG. Beautiful people, inside and out, food's good, and just, I have no business in the DR.
Wow.
Dominicans can party. They're very warm people. There's music, loud music everywhere.
Sexy men, good
yes.
evening.
Yeah, they're suave. Yeah.
Now,
that's why I don't date them.
Oh, that's why you don't date? Wow. What type of man do you date? What type of man? You put your man together, how would you want him to be? If you can put him your ideal man.
Well, after all these experiences, good and bad, I'm not saying like all my experiences have been bad, but there have been some that have been crazy, like psychopath type of thing. Yes. But you don't know. You find out later.
See, what you did, you made a man toes curl. See, once you make a man toes curl,
That's what makes them psycho, when their toes curl?
When they toes curl.
No, when they cry.
Oh yeah.
You made a man cry.
But when they toes curl.
When they cry for good.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Ooh.
Wow. Rico.
I tell you, we got to listen to that new Kesha single song that just came out.
Oh, we got to do that. Hey,
we're having internet issues, so I don't know.
Hey, you got that new Kesha single song?
Yeah, we're having internet issues. That's why I couldn't download that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
Hey man, are you this flirtatious, man? What's going on with this?
Is she cute?
That's just me.
Hey, because
Love it.
when I first met Janet, I thought she was flirting with me, right?
Tell the story.
He says this to everyone.
I want to hear that. I want to hear
When I
that.
first met her, I mean, it was so funny. We was at the Ritz-Carlton, and she came up to me, oh, Darrell, and she kept flirting because she's very touchy. She's very touchy feely
Yes,
girl.
she is.
But that's her personality.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? After I got to know her, see, me myself, I don't try to just jump in the bed with all women. See, I tell my sons all the time, if a woman wants you, they're gonna tell you. Bottom line, you don't have to go searching. You ain't got to push up on her because you don't want to make a woman feel uncomfortable if that's not what she was doing. But then when we was around, we started doing business together. That's her. That's just her. It's not that she's flirting with you. You know what I'm saying? That's her personality,
But did you think she was?
Oh yeah, at first I did.
Yeah, most men do.
Oh yeah.
Talk about body language. Hey, look at you. You just turned my way.
Exactly.
You see how giddy he gets too? He gets blushy. He'll start sweating here in a minute.
Gotcha.
Jacket off.
I know a thing or two about that, and men taught me that. See, that's the thing. It's like you said, she's very touchy-feely, and when it comes to body language, there's a lot of signs that people send off that we don't even realize we're sending it off because your brain sends it off faster than you could even think it. Mm-hmm. So you turned around, that's one thing. When women actually cross their legs and they point them in the same direction, that means that they're in harmony. They like each other. And they're closing that circle. It's like nobody getting in here.
You notice she said nobody's getting in here.
This is sacred turf right here.
Now here's another thing. If I touch a man right here, give me your arm. This area,
she put it out real quick.
This is like an erogenous zone. But a lot of people that are kinesthetic, that like to touch, they do this all the time.
Yeah.
This, and
Exactly.
it's uncomfortable. But men can read that off wrong.
Oh, definitely. And and that's how it was with Janet.
Did you really think I was flirting? Like
I thought she was flirting.
But I was with a man at the time.
But see, the way he was looking, that was the scary part too, though.
You're like, forget him.
That was a big dude, man. He looked like the Incredible Hulk. And that was the scary part. But since I'm around and I'm around, I was like, man, nah. But to me, I never pushed up on her. I never did that.
Right.
I just let the relationship go. I just let it, take its course. Now, if she says, "Girl, you know what? I like the way you are." Women gonna tell you now that.
But that still doesn't mean she's interested in you.
How do you know that?
I like you doesn't mean I want you.
Oh wow. For real?
Hello.
Yes.
She could not have said that better.
So-
If I like you, doesn't mean I want to
you.
be with you or I'm even attracted to you. That just means I like you. You're a good dude. We have different senses within our weird selves sometimes, and yeah, that doesn't. She could not have said it better.
Wow. I just learned me something with the women today.
Do you have girlfriends like friends? Women that are friends?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
My best friend is a woman.
Good.
She's married. And her husband is cool. We cool.
Could you be friends? Do you have friends that are single, female?
Yeah.
Okay. Do
Yeah.
you like them?
Nah.
See? So you are one of those that can have girl friends.
Yeah.
Most men don't believe that.
No, you can't. You can. I mean, like I feel I can feel you can have a way. See, I'm never gonna stop a woman. A woman gonna cheat regardless. I tell this to anybody. I tell this to my daughter, to my boys. I said a woman can cheat on you at 3:00 in the morning or 3:00 in the afternoon. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the time. Everybody get caught up if you stay out late or if you're doing something wrong. That's not true all the time.
Right.
People cheat cyberly now.
Yeah.
Can't stop it.
Cyberly. Wow. So you can. So is that really cheating though?
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
cheating.
It is.
The thought is
Yes,
cheating.
it's
Yeah.
cheating.
The act takes it to a different level, but the thought, you're already, you're concocting something. So
The
I
action.
think, right.
Cyberly, like online.
Yeah.
Online.
So the minute you start that,
Uh-huh.
you're cheating.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
have vows, whether you're in a relationship or you're married, you made a commitment unless you have some other kind of arrangement.
And in LA, that's pretty common.
Yeah.
How long in a relationship should a man be in before you commit yourself to that person? Because you could date somebody for a couple of weeks and really like the person, but is that committed?
You have to verbalize that.
Yeah, and it takes the
Yes.
two to commit too. Because I have met somebody where I just met him that night, and that night they'll say, "You are the one," and I'm willing to commit and so forth. And so I'm thinking, hold up, I just met you.
That's creepy.
That is very.
Yeah, that's creepy.
That's what you do to women.
He's
No.
plotting. He's plotting.
You made his toes curl.
Oh my God.
Because I'm around a lot of women every day, so I see it. Because I see the flirtations, I see it. That's why I always that's why I always look back, because when women want to date you or women want to go out with you, they're going to tell you. Bottom line,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People always going to sit there and say, "Oh man, you got to go after what you want." Sometimes you don't. You be friends. See, I'm big on. I'm big on, and I tell Bree this all the time. I'm big on being friends first, because if you kick it with your best friend, you can't never go wrong. See, this is what 16 years can do. Because if you with your best friend, you see, you good. You ain't gotta hide nothing.
I agree with you, 100%.
Yeah.
Friendship? Are you kidding me? That's like you have boardroom meetings in the bedroom. I
Exactly.
mean, that becomes your buddy.
Like I'm gonna show you for an example. My best friend, her and her husband, she'd go to the bar and she'd dress up. She'd put a wig on and do whatever. And she said, "Baby, come pick me up tonight. I'm at so and so and so."
Love it.
You see what I'm saying? So you get that spiciness. You know what I'm saying? You might be cheating, but you cheat with your wife. So
Right,
it's
right.
the same thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
God.
And that's the fun. That's the fun part about it. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has their own situation that they deal with in order for it to be successful.
But remember, culture, different. I don't like calling men, even if I like them.
You don't like calling them?
Nope.
Why?
You call me.
Wow.
Yep.
Now, I don't appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man.
We have a caller, Clipper D, but before we start taking calls, because we're going to open up the lines for callers, I'd like to set up why they're calling in, because we posted something on Facebook a few weeks ago that went viral on my Facebook. So I'd like to talk about that. And I know that's why this caller's calling in.
Hold that thought. Coming up next, baby, we're about to talk. She's about to tell us why and tell us about a whole situation, man. But during this time, man, we got a new segment coming in at the 12 o'clock hour. Every 12 o'clock, every Saturday, baby. It's called The Wizard Wishes, baby. Coming up right now, baby. 12 o'clock. Let's go, baby. Dash Radio FanTruth. Dash Talk, baby. Cecilia Motor is in the building.
Dale.
Welcome back to FanTruth. I'm your host, Clipper Darrell, sitting alongside the beautiful Bree with DJ Wizard in the building, baby. That was Wizard Wishes, baby. My FanTruth crew, baby. A show where your opinion counts, man. Give us a call today, man. 323-230-4445. This show here, man, is brought to you by Tom's Jr., baby. Home of the chicken and waffles, baby. Compton, Southgate, Linwood in LA, right there off of Compton and Slauson Avenue. Man, excuse me. If you're just now tuning in, man, this is the second Saturday of the month, man. We got a relationship show that we usually do. And I got my girl in here, man, Janet Rodriquez, man, that co-hosts with me along with the beautiful Bree, you know, for this show. And, you know, it's just all about talk, man. It's all about communication. And we just like to share our thoughts and what do you have, man? So we want y'all input. We want to hear from you guys, man. 323-230-4445. Before we went to break, you know, Janet had a little subject she wanted to put out there, you know, and you know, I'm gonna let Janet share that with you. You know what I'm saying, with her little flirtatious self, you know, and handle her business. What up, Janet?
What's up? Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, we posted something on Facebook that went viral, and that's because something happened to one of my girlfriends.
Okay.
And she met somebody. She was out one night and she met somebody that she really liked. I mean, it was instant chemistry. They connected. It was just vibing. It was good stuff. So they exchanged numbers. They danced all night long, whatever. So the following day, she was so excited. She tells her girlfriend about this guy she had met. And this girl's listening to her, and she said immediately she saw like her face change or whatever. And so she said, "Wait, what's his name?" He's, you know, Nigerian, and so there aren't too many Nigerians that can dance a little bit. So it turns out it was the same guy.
Wow. And so it was one of her friends.
It's her very good friend. Ooh. And so quickly my girlfriend said, "Did you sleep with him? And how long ago?" So she says, "Oh, it was just like, you know, 3 or 4 years ago. And yes, we had sex." So instantly my girlfriend says, "Oh, hell," she was so disappointed. She's like, "He's off limits."
Exactly.
He's off limits. This was a very good friend of mine, so forth. So she tells the guy, you know, she tells the guy the truth. "I understand you were with my girlfriend a couple of years ago, and so that now brings you off limits." So he was like, No. Wait a second. We have very good chemistry. I like you. You like me. We're going to make this I want to like get to know you and take our relationship to the next level. I may be done. You are the one for me. And she was nothing. And it was like 12 years ago, not 2 or 3 years ago. And then apparently it was like a one night stand. It wasn't like much dating related. They never went out on a date. It was just like a hookup type of thing. So I put it out there on Facebook and I said, "This is a scenario. Are you in or are you out?" And so we got overwhelming responses. We have a caller that called in that was very active on the comments, and girls were asking him questions, and he was responding because he said, "Well, it just depends, you know, and if the guy's okay with it, if she's okay with it, you know, this may be your one, and do you want to pass up on an opportunity because it was old, it was, you know, a has-been type of situation, and really they never connected." So my question to you is right now is, would you be in or would you be out? And then tell us why.
I'm out. When I'm in a relationship and I meet somebody, she can't have nobody that I know, or she can't date nobody that I was friends with, because to me, he's always looking at marriage material. Now, right, this might be my wife, and if we're friends, how can I come over your house with my new girl and you had her already? Right. It's one of them uncomfortable situations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With me and you fighting, you know, now you go to my friend for advice that you used to sleep with.
Right.
It just don't.
Well, I tell you, I thought that way too, and I'm very firm on that. But apparently, not a people think so. And then I kind of changed up a little bit when I got the little bit of the dynamics of, you know, what they shared, and okay, they had a one night stand, and apparently, you know, so this guy Pedro here was really hard on no, like give it a shot, do not pass up this opportunity, and girls went hard on him and stuff. So I'd like to take this caller and see what he has to say, and then I think you as a dude can you're not going to agree with him, but give us the take on that, because we as women, we have a woman code. Like you don't want sloppy seconds and
Exactly.
and so forth. However, she's crazy about this guy, and this may be her one.
But see, I don't believe in being crazy about nobody after first. It's infatuation. Like I'm infatuated with your friend. What's the secret? But I don't know her. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So
but in conversation,
we can go out and have the best time of our life, sleep together, whatever. But that doesn't make it. But it doesn't make it. It doesn't make it right though.
Right.
It doesn't make it like, oh man, we in love now.
No, I get it. There is no love there, but at least would you at least entertain getting to know the person?
If I find out that she used to date one of my friends, it's over with.
Yeah,
we're done.
yeah. I
It's
have
weird.
to agree with you. It's weird. It's
I
weird.
can't do it, man. I cannot do it.
Well, call in. We have a caller waiting, but I'd like repeat the number again because we're on Facebook Live here.
323-230-4445.
Okay.
We about to welcome Pedro to the FanTruth. Hey, Pedro, welcome to FanTruth, baby.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
Man, we're doing wonderful, man. Man, you want to chime in on this crazy ass conversation, man? Jenna came up with.
So Pedro, as you know, the question on Facebook was you met somebody you're crazy about. Turns out that individual has gone out with your best friend and they even had sex. And mind you, it's been many years later, but are you in or are you out? And he's doing a song and dance saying out. Pedro, where'd you go? Where'd you go?
No. Because
No, Clipper D's doing a song and dance, so you're saying out.
I'm out. I'm out.
It all depends. It all depends on how.
It all depends on what?
Wait, we keep losing him.
Lost it.
We lost
If you're
Pedro.
gonna have a fling,
Okay, wait a minute.
There he is.
You must be on that Metro PCS phone, right?
We lost you, Pedro.
It's
Start
actually-
over.
it's actually a boost.
No, but now we
How come
lost.
you refer me?
Hey, let's now start all over because you broke off. So start from the beginning now.
All right. It all depends on.
Dang, wait a minute,
Yeah, we keep losing Pedro.
Pedro. Okay, hey Pedro. Every time you started off, it'll cut you off. So just
I don't know if it's your reception.
no, that's your phone.
Okay, put your hands up. Put your hands up. And don't move.
You don't care.
All right, go ahead now.
Okay. Am I good?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
If you're gonna have a fling, oh my goodness.
Hey, no,
Okay,
no,
you're gonna have a
fling?
fling.
Go ahead and call back.
A fling or a relationship?
Call right back, Pedro. Call right back.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, see, that's what I actually personally offline asked a lot of my guy friends, and I said, okay, this is a scenario. They said I think they're gonna say what he's gonna say is, it just depends. And I said, what about a barbecue? What about I don't know if I want my girl next to me knowing my man's penis. You just don't, you just don't. So
care.
the guy said, no, it just depends. It just depends on how long ago were they in love? Were they not in love?
Okay, now I put it this way, right? Y'all friends, right? Mm-hmm. Me and her dating, right? Now all of a sudden we break up. We done. 7 years later, I meet you. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, but they're dating. You're dating.
Hello.
You just think it's a one night stand?
Yeah, this apparently was in a situation.
Oh,
It was a
that's
one night
different.
stand.
It was it was one of those just a hookup type of things. It
Oh,
wasn't
that's
a
different. But you know what? But still, it's still your friend though.
It's still my friend.
It's still your friend,
Right.
And then what happens? You get married. That's gonna be an awkward situation because now you can't. You know how you run to the store, or can you date a man? Can you date a person that had a one night stand with one of your friends? It's only a one night stand. I want to hear from you. 323-230-4445. What you think, Cecilia?
I don't know. Weird.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts, Bree?
No, I couldn't. Just because it's just so many other people, and in the world, you don't want to mix it up. You don't want it to get weird at any point. So just eliminate it altogether. Nah, I'm good.
I agree with Bree.
Yeah, I agree. That
I
was
agree with her for the first
that
time.
was my stance too.
Really? Oh my god. So rude. Can't handle you today.
Yeah.
Y'all crazy.
Danny, what do you think?
It's just weird. Like how do you have a barbecue or something and they're both going to be there? And again, like I'm really, as private as I am as what happens in the bedroom.
Yeah.
She's going to know like how good or how,
Yeah, that's how I look at it too.
It's just going to be tough. Now, what if it was like we talked about earlier? What if it wasn't a relationship? They weren't in love. They didn't even date. It was
Don't
just
matter though. They touched each
sex.
other.
Yeah, they touch each other.
They touched each other.
It's
still
tough.
that moment.
It's weird. It's
They
weird.
had that physical altercation.
And that attraction can somehow come back regardless. Just
Now-
because it was there. They had that moment,
That I thought about that too. And so this guy tells her, no, like it was just, this is what it was, and And mind you, they're like 13 or 14 year difference. So he was a lot younger. So it really was just a fling, I think, at the time or whatever, or just like it was the end of the club, last call for alcohol. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, that's kind of how he says it. I don't know if that's how it was. I think there's friendship there, but either way, I think it's just weird. But the guys, it's funny because the girls kind of agree with me, but the guys don't agree. The guys are saying no, like this could be a really good thing. You should at least check it out. You should at least entertain it a little bit and see how things go. Like guys, I guess are okay with that. I don't know.
We ain't 12. We ain't 12 no.
And I look at our engineer like, chime in, say something.
But see, I look at we ain't 12 no more.
Right.
Okay. When you was 12, you used to change boyfriends and everybody dated the same people in high school and stuff like that. When you become adults, man, you don't roll like that. I don't like sharing, man. I want all my ice cream.
No, but see that's another thing. As you get older, people come with history. People come with some baggage and some traffic. And so you can't date. You've got to go to another country and get an island girl that probably, is a lot younger than you that has no history. People have history.
It wouldn't matter. It's just like you can ask a question, right? Would you date a man? Right? Would you leave a man after 3 years of being with him and you found out he was a prostitute?
Okay, now that's too much traffic. That's different kind of traffic. I'm just saying.
This is true. This is true stuff, though. A friend of mine, very good friend of mine, married this woman. Right? They're in love. Got the best relationship. They're best friends. But where she's from, she was a prostitute. Would you walk away when you find out?
No.
And how he found out, because one of her family members got mad at her and said it.
Yikes.
That'll happen.
One of her family members came over to the house, got mad at her, and told all her business out.
Oh, so she wasn't up front with it.
No.
Oh, see, that's
yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. You
But I
gotta
would
be
want
transparent.
to know, though. I'm going to be honest with you, though. As a man, I wouldn't. If what you did in your past is in your past, because we weren't together. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't bringing me no diseases, we good.
Well, that's what these callers or these comments were saying about these guys. It was like, what you did in your past is your past. Okay, just happens to be a guy and a friend that I know, but it was still in your past, and you weren't in love, and that sort of thing.
But you can't date. You can't. I mean, this is unethical for me.
I think men can disconnect. They can disconnect emotionally more than women.
Right.
And they definitely can have one night stands with no attachment. Women can attach easy, faster, emotionally.
I had one night stand before, man. I wish I could find her.
I've never had one.
Oh my goodness.
Not a true one.
She made my toes curl, but I was trying to be the macho dude. I never forget it, man.
You didn't want her to know.
No, yeah, I was 19 years old, and I tried to be the macho dude. I said, she gonna call me. Man, I wish I would have got her number, man.
But isn't a true one night stand where you don't even know their name? You just don't give it to me, because then that disqualifies you as a one night stand.
Yeah. But that love making was so good.
How long ago?
I was 19. I was a baby.
Love making.
Baby.
I was a baby. I wouldn't do no one night stand now, man. It's so man.
Scary.
It's scary now. Very scary.
Yes.
Dating now. That's why I be on my daughter so much about dating. You know, she told me, and she only had 3 boyfriends. She's 21 now since 18. And I met all 3 of them. Like, you can't date my daughter unless you come see me first. Bree don't like that, but
No.
You got to come see me first.
Yeah.
I just, that's my pride and joy. You're not gonna take advantage of it.
I think that's a good rule.
I think so too.
Men take advantage when they think that you're not protected. That's the one thing I've learned. As a divorcee, yes, they don't. A lot of them don't see you or treat you the same way.
Yeah.
So it's a challenge.
Yeah.
Man, but I got this couple in the building, man, and ever since they came in here, man, they've been holding doggone hands, man. And they act like I think they act like they in love. But
there's Pedro. We just went live on Pedro on Facebook Live. You see him? I don't know if we can hear him though.
Wait,
there,
what?
yeah, we can hear you.
How you do that?
Oh, how you do that?
What?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay, go.
Wow, technology.
No, this is what I do for a living. I tell you, I get paid.
Oh wow.
I have to master.
Oh, you Latino too.
Go, Pedro.
Go, Pedro.
All right, go ahead, Pedro. Let me see if we can do it this way.
All right, so can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you good.
All right. So the way I say depends is because if my good friend, let's just say an intimate good friend of mine, meets my ex-girl that I dated years ago, and he wants to have a fling with her, then yeah, it's a no-go because there's so many women you can do that with. But if that could be the love of his life and his wife, who am I to tell him not to be with that person that can potentially be that for him?
But you had her, man.
That's why it's a. What's that?
You had her though. You his friend, and you had his girl.
But it doesn't matter. But somebody said that they don't take sloppy seconds. But truth be told, we all do. And you just don't know their ex.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
You just happen to know me. That's it.
Hey, if we friends, I'm coming to your house for a barbecue. If I'm your friend, and I'm coming over your house for a barbecue, and the girl I'm with, you used to have, it ain't happening, man. I'm not coming to your house no more.
That's your opinion. You're entitled to it. That's awesome.
Oh wow!
Clipper D show. It's Clipper D show.
The Pedro show.
I tell you what, that's what I got from a lot of men. A lot of men said that. It just depends.
Because men are scandalous. That's all it is. look what Derek Fisher did to Matt Barnes. Same thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You don't do that.
I know a really good friend of mine.
Okay.
That his best friend from college, was with his current wife now, and he didn't care, and he had 2 boys with her, and they're happily married, and guys are still friends.
Man, okay. What's their race?
I knew he was gonna ask that.
What's
I knew it.
What's their race?
They're both Mexicans, but she's Filipino.
Exactly. That's why.
I knew it.
Because black women, Puerto Rican women, Mexican women ain't having that, baby. They're not having that. I just can't see it.
With too many men or too many fishes out in the sea.
Yes, exactly.
But if the chemistry is ridiculously electrifying, then why not?
But now, to me, the only chemistry is electrifying like that if you had sex. That's the only time, because she made your toes curl. That's all it is. That's it.
Toes curl.
But now, if y'all was friends, now I can get this one. If y'all became friends, then all of a sudden, a couple years, 6-7 months down the line, y'all really wanted to date, and y'all went to the people and said, "Hey, you know what, man? How would you feel about us dating?" That's different. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you,
I would have a conversation if I was in that situation.
Oh, you would?
I would
Okay.
have a conversation with my friend and say, "Hey, this is what's going on. I want to make sure that I'm not asking for permission, but out of respect."
Not asking for permission. I just want to let you know
exactly
that I'm about to smash.
He a grown man, and I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna veto it though. I'm gonna tell you no, man. I think it'll hurt our relationship though, because now you coming over to my new house with my new girl, with my ex. It just don't work that way, man. It's just nasty.
I can see how it could be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, if that's the one, that's the one.
Man, that ain't the one. Man, that ain't the one. I just can't see it.
Yeah.
That's you.
Man,
That's him, yeah.
Man, I can't see that one, man. Big shout out to Pedro, man. Thanks a lot,
Thank you,
Pedro.
Pedro.
Thanks a lot for calling in, man.
Bye-bye.
That was crazy, man. I thought it was the Pedro show, man. Sure. I'm gonna have to start following Pedro and cuss him out on his own Facebook. but I just can't. I can't fathom that one, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm gonna do though? I got this couple in here, 16 years, right? They keep holding hands. And you know, and it's crazy, he just grabbed it again. Damn. But they hang out together, right? And what I see, and you know, we Instagram friends, but what I see is that they don't have to be under each other to respect one another. And I see he does it, like we was at the Drew League last week. I see her doing her thing, he doing his thing, you know, and then they come to a happy medium. They know who they are. And that's what I liked about them. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't see no jealousy caught up. She taking pictures with people. He not over there pouting like some dudes do, like, you know, he know that's his girl and he taking her home.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to talk about, I want to bring them in because I want to see what makes their relationship work, man. Because they look so happy, man. You know, I just can't stand happy people. Coming up next, man. I'm gonna have them come up, man, and just spit out, man. You know, coming up next, FanTruth Dash Radio. Let's go. Welcome back to FanTruth. I'm your host, Clipper Darrell, sitting alongside the beautiful Bree in the building's about time she here with DJ Wizard, baby. My FanTruth crew, baby. A show where your opinion counts, man. Give me a call, man. 323-230-4445, man. This is our relationship show today, man. And we just getting to know people, man. And we just talk relationships, man, and just talk the truth. But I got this couple that's in here, man. You know, and every time I see them, they holding hands. They posting stuff on Instagram. I see them in person. But the one thing I can respect is like she's her own person. And he's his own person, and they come together and they complement each other, and that's what I like to see in a relationship. And I want to know what makes it work for them, because it's crazy. Because you know, I do a lot of events. I'm at a lot of different places, and I've seen couples go at it. You know what I'm saying? You know what you know, and you can see him pouting, got his arms folded, like, you know, who's your? Yeah. Or they come over. And she's talking to another guy, and they come over and got to hug her or stuff like that, man. See, this dude here ain't insecure in the building, man.
Right.
You know,
right.
So I like to welcome, man, Eric and Diana to the show, man. Welcome to FanTruth, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, what makes your relationship go?
I just believe I was who I was before I met him, and vice versa. He was who he was. And we tried to just stay true to each other by just being who we were when we met. Uh-huh. That's what attracted us.
So you didn't try to go and change anything?
No, it was a beautiful thing. Who he was, he's still that man, and it's still 16 years later.
Wow.
You have any kids?
Yes.
Yes.
Y'all have kids?
Yes, we do.
How many kids? Tell us about
And y'all still holding hands? I'm just playing.
Well, our past lives. We already had kids.
Okay.
Separately. Mm-hmm. So that was common ground. That just actually helped it. Mm-hmm. And I didn't have to explain anything to him, vice versa. We just got it. Then we decided, just going off your co-host comments about adoption, we actually never had any biological kids together. We decided to put that on hold, and we actually adopted.
Wow. Love it.
Yep. You know, you see how it's crazy? This is the craziest situation. You know, the dude that was in before, you know,
amazing.
he wanted to adopt. I just think he was just flirting with her.
I don't think he was flirting. He said he had a girl. I don't think he was
You heard
flirting.
that conversation too, though.
I heard him
I thought that too.
And that seems to be so common these days. Like people don't want to, do different things anymore. It's not traditional anymore. That's
Yeah, like
This is the new.
So you don't want to hold a baby for 9 months?
no, I don't. I really don't. I have my reasons why, but I don't. Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
She don't want to get see. For those of you that don't know, man, see, Bree lost about 40 pounds. See,
So what the
No, but I do.
I'm thinking that Bree don't want no kids because she's afraid to get that weight.
When I was
back.
little, I wasn't worried about weight. I've always been the same way.
Right, but
that's
see,
true,
once
too.
you've experienced motherhood,
Yes,
you've had a
yes,
baby, so now you can make that decision.
Yes.
I think though, like I have one child. The experience
And she
I
fine,
found, the experience I found. I had her really, really young.
Come on, girl, my son. Oh, I'm actually married now. Huh?
The experience and the bond we have to this day, like I don't think I can get that with an adopted child. I think I'd have to. I have to.
Oh my god.
Man, I'm sorry.
Some difficulties there.
So now, when you met your girl, right? What was it?
Well, I met her in the club.
Wow.
And honestly, that night I maybe had like $15 to my name. My friend that drugged me out. I'm not a big partier. I've always been a basketball player, but he drugged me out to the club. I saw her dance with another individual, and I waited. And then actually they took a little bit too long dancing, and I asked her, when you finish dancing with him.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes.
And what I did was
See, that's a secure man. Look, when you're finished with that nonsense.
I took $12 out of the $15 that I had, and I bought her a rose in the club, and we danced all night. So afterwards, my boys kind of gave it to me. What are you doing? You with this same girl all night and blah blah. Oh, they let me have it on the way home. And ever since then, the following day we went to the beach. And we kind of hung out and following day we went to the beach and we got to
cheap date. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's all about the time. It ain't the money you spend. It's the time.
Why are you pointing at me?
Wait, that nonsense BS rule that just give it 2 or 3 days. Don't even call her or text her for a couple days.
Okay, so y'all to the beach. Okay.
But I did have my pouting moment maybe about a couple of weeks after that. She invited me. She was one of the featured dancers on Soul Train. And I went down there. I saw a couple of guys with her dancing, and I walked out. I really didn't like the whole scenery. Yes. I walked out of Soul Train.
He walked out of Paramount Studios.
Yes. I believe that.
And you said this is too much
Just
for
too
me.
much.
It was.
It's too much.
He didn't, that was his first time ever going when I was filming. And one thing that we figured out the first day that we met, we talked. We didn't just dance, but we took time off and we went up to a waiting room and we just talked. And I realized he was an actor, I was acting. So we had that common ground. I love basketball. He's a basketball player. It just
You don't like
happened.
basketball.
I love basketball.
You just like him.
No, I did that too.
Well, this is going to take me to a completely different area, though, a different topic, because he walked out, right? He walked out. He said she was a little too much. She's doing her thing. Cecilia and I talked about this the other day. When you are an entrepreneur, you're an alpha, and you've got your stuff going on, whatever it is. We meet people every day, all day long. We're interacting with men all day long, every day. But that means absolutely nothing.
We're dating already.
Yeah. They're holding hands. That means they're interested in each other. Hey, you're going to go to the beach tomorrow. Anyway, so that means nothing, right, girl? Because when you met the guy, that's your guy. All those dudes mean nothing. This is your guy.
Yes.
That was my point.
Yes.
But where's your stick at?
The stick?
Yeah, because you got to be blind to be with him. No, I'm just playing. No. But what makes 16 years? I know you had your ups and downs. But see, I like this story because he just said it. he had $15 to his name. And he spent $12 on a rose.
Right.
Man, them roses in them clubs is expensive. though.
Stupid expensive. They last forever though.
They do?
Yeah, they spray them with something. They last forever.
Man.
He didn't say $12 for. Did you say $12?
Yes.
Yeah.
It says 12 out of his $15.
$12.
Yeah.
He left out of there with $3. So he was really interested in her.
How did you get
But
to
that's
the
how
beach?
sure he was.
See,
That's how sure he was.
Exactly. And
Yes.
one thing I realized over the years, or actually right away, he's very cheap when it comes to giving his money. He grew up in the hood, so he don't give his money away.
Take care of
He
it,
doesn't
protect
buy
it.
stuff.
Right.
People always try to.
You protect it.
Yes.
Absolutely. But okay, so question. You walked out of the studio. You said this
You're
is.
talking to Mike because
I think you can hear me, right? Okay, so you walked out of the studio because she was too much.
No, I think it was the people that was around her putting a little extra on her.
Yeah.
I think her dance partners went a little bit
overboard
when they saw that.
He just touched
You
my
were
back. They just touched
Yes,
my back.
absolutely.
He couldn't handle them touching my back.
No, because other men will want to mark their territory.
You can't see it as a man,
Exactly.
but I knew exactly what he went through.
Yeah.
Because guys was okay. She brought this other dude in here. Okay, I'm gonna show him something.
And that's what they did.
And
Yes.
Yeah.
They did extra.
Well, men are dogs. They want to piss and mark the territory.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it wasn't no territory to mark because if she bringing them in here,
Right.
that
Yeah.
hey,
It was a statement.
Yeah.
They knew.
Exactly.
They knew.
So I want to know, you as a man, how did you overcome that? What did you do to mark your territory?
suck it up. No.
Pretty much. I just think after watching her from afar and bringing her around basketball and just as time went on and just history of us dealing with certain problems and stuff individually and outside of each other, and when she would go somewhere and I wouldn't follow her, but if I would end up wherever she said she was going, she would always be there. So the trust grew. It gradually grew. So, like I said,
He was a stalker then.
He did show up a few places. I was like, "What are you doing here?" "Oh no, we were just in the area."
Yeah.
He would have his friends with him, and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
She snatched a couple of collars herself from a basketball game at the Drew League. It was a friend of mine who I knew over several years, and she kind of leaned over me like this, explaining the basketball game, and my wife kind of looked.
She kept rubbing him, touching him.
Can you get off my man?
Wow.
And I just stood there like,
wow. So you territorial too?
yeah, she territorial.
Oh yes,
Very.
it depends. It's limitations.
Yeah.
So what you
It's limitations.
Gotta have boundaries.
Well, boundaries, and then it's a level of respect as well. And then other women need to know, again, same thing. He's not alone. This is where she, where she comes from and what she stands for.
I'm not territorial though. I don't care. Because to me, if we're in a relationship, I don't have to tell the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when you have that jealous, like I ain't gonna call it jealousy, that situation that happens. Sometimes, man, people do that just to push your buttons, just to see you get a rise out of them.
she did.
You know what I'm saying? And she, because you're gonna get your ass kicked in there.
No, she was over him. No, she was on his lap.
on it, sitting on it.
She leaned. She relaxed on his lap.
No.
Oh wow.
Half her body on him.
Oh, so y'all was married at the time though?
No, we were just dating probably within
no,
probably months. It was some months in.
You don't supposed to do that. I mean, he's entitled. I'm just playing.
But she was looking at me. I'm on his other side. She's looking at me, doing what she was doing, and ignoring me. Didn't even acknowledge me. Knew I was right there on his opposite side.
Oh no.
And then she just kept looking like, and what? And I said, can you politely get yourself up off of him?
And what'd she say?
What'd she say?
She didn't say. I gave her this look.
Your friendship.
She knew.
Oh, she was your friend?
No, I didn't know her at all.
you
It
didn't
was
know
his
her.
friend, somebody associate, someone he knew. And once she realized I was serious, I just gave her that look.
Wow.
She got up and walked out. He was sweating bullets. He was, poor guy. He didn't know what to do, but I knew then he was very uncomfortable. It was getting worse. It was escalating. And he didn't really know how to say to her, relax, back up. Can you? He's a gentleman, so he didn't really know how to say it without being rude or, you know, hurting her feelings in some type of way, because he was confused as well.
Right.
So then he gave me that look, and I could tell he was struggling. So I knew then he was saying, "Babe, take care of this." Can you step in?
Were you upset that you had to do that versus he needed to step up and take care of it?
No, because the type of person he is, he have a very loving heart. He's a gentleman.
Aww.
He's passionate. He's considerate. So I knew for him, how are you gonna just grab a woman off you? He's not gonna touch her.
Yeah.
Because I was even more.
Well, that's what she was looking for.
So he didn't touch her. His hands was just, he was frozen, really. He was in shock because this person he never had a relationship with or anything intimate.
Yeah.
It was
and you guys were very new in dating, but
Yes.
Clipper, did you catch that? Because this was a lesson learned for me. She said he was struggling. And she knew that just a couple days in. He was struggling, so she had to step in. I probably would have said, dude, you got to say, hello, give me my space. You know, I probably would have been a little younger and immature about it.
But they
so
have a
kudos to
connection.
you. Kudos to you.
But I knew, and I
yes.
think that's from the beginning, we've always piggybacked off one
That's
another.
fantastic.
So when
You
I'm
don't find
struggling, if I'm struggling with a situation or something, and which I have, he'll step in and say, babe, let me take care of that. Or he'll just take care of it. And I'm like, thank you.
Yin and yang.
Yes.
Oh, the yin to your yang.
Yeah, we're not jealous at all.
No, we're not jealous
Because
at
you know
all.
where you stand.
Yeah, we can go anywhere together. We've traveled separately. We do a lot together. However, we go to a lot of places together. But he could be over on one end, I'm on another end.
She know how to mingle.
Yeah,
we talked
mingle.
about that on the last show, right? We said, you know, you've got to be with somebody who knows, you know, where they stand, because you got to walk in. You're in the business. You got to work the room.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
because you
you're
work a
main-
room.
Yes.
Because you work a room. Yeah, see, Janet ain't no joke. She know how to work a room.
I am a networking mogul,
Yeah.
and I
Oh,
love
good.
meeting people,
Yes.
and
Yes.
you got to work. So my man needs to understand that
Yes.
but that doesn't mean anything. I still want to come home to the man. And
You know, because did she tell you? I'm sorry. Did she tell you the reason why that we started this show though?
No, I want to hear it.
See, the reason why me and Janet started this show was because Janet got disrespected, and it was a big disrespect. But she had an insecure dude, and she got tired of hearing about it, and she put him on social media, and lost 2 jobs by putting her business on. And she had a man. See, you got to remember, guys write checks because of beauty. That's because she's in. Well, what's your business?
I'm a corporate event planner, but now I'm stumbling on some production work as well. So that's taken off as well. Yeah.
But you ain't got to brag.
No, I just locked in another big deal, so I'm super excited. We won't share everything yet.
Between you and Brianna over there talking about her commercials.
Yes.
But
And I'm designing my own clothing line. Can I keep going?
You go, girl.
But the dude wanted her. He was like, "Baby, I put you all over my social media. Why not? I'm not on yours." So she posted it, and she ended up losing 2 jobs because the guys that liked her, gave her the job, gave her the deposits. Then all of a sudden, when she posted this guy on there that her man, they pulled back. You know what I'm saying? See, half of your jobs is beauty. You know what I'm saying? I tell women this all the time. You can get a guy to invest in you. As long you flirt right, you do the right things. They write checks.
Isn't that sad? That's sad.
It's sad, but you know that's just the way it is. But
reality.
we experienced that as well.
Several.
He was hired or got certain commercial deals or whatever it may be, based on his looks. Same vice versa with me. And then the moment they saw us together, it was everything just tumbles.
Fired.
So we went into business ourselves. So we don't rely things that we do now.
Oh, that's awesome.
We do our own
Control.
thing.
Yeah.
We do our own thing.
You gotta have control now because he's getting jobs because the girl that's sitting behind that desk likes him.
Yes.
And I want to take care of you, baby. You looking sexy over there, your chocolate self. I already know. And it's the same thing for you. Same thing for you. Your caramel self. Got that dude over there. Look, but that's what's going. Sometimes you just got to take advantage of those situations, though. I tell my former co-host. I tell her all the time, man. You can't get offended because guys gonna talk to you. You don't know what they do for a living. You You see what I'm saying? They can help you get to that next level without sleeping with them, without dating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Once
at the end of the day,
realize
they're
it-
gonna expect something.
No, they
That's
don't.
not always true.
That's not true though.
know.
I help people. I help a lot of people, and I don't want anything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's
now,
you.
but if
Not
you
everybody.
but if you make it, you know what I'm saying? At least you can take me out to dinner though. You know, if I gave you advice and it helped you,
Nah.
at least you can take me out to dinner.
So wait,
different.
Breeze,
It's
you said if
different.
you sleep with them, they expect something from you. What you said?
No, I'm saying like if a guy is doing so much for you, they're eventually gonna expect
Oh, got it.
something.
Uh-huh.
Whether it's it's not necessarily sleeping, but they're gonna want something, even if it's a
Yeah.
flirtatious like gesture, like me rubbing on you, something like
Believe that.
they want that attention, and that may not be you, but other men, older men especially, like they try to take advantage of younger.
Like
girls.
I just got asked if I wanted to be a part-time girlfriend. I go to a lot of events, he goes,
What?
and I need someone to go to those events with me. And I said, and what else? He goes, well, anything else you want to give me.
Wow.
Wow.
But it started with, let's just have drinks. I'm cool with that. And then if the whole part-time girlfriend, I'm like, no. And, well, we can spoon together when you get lonely. Exactly. But they always come with this intention that I just want to be your friend. The same thing happened with another friend. Oh, I want to do business with you. Again, oh, I want to marry you.
yeah.
So it's very difficult. Like
It is.
I can be friends with guys. I can be friends with exes, and I'm cool with that.
Right.
But these guys nowadays, or always, is like, no, that's not your friend. Like my ex-husband, when we were dating, he got upset because Dominicans, there's very few Dominicans in the West Coast. So when we see each other, we go crazy. We hug each other, we jump like I know you already. So that was the case when we were dating, and I would see a friend of mine who was part of a group of young ones that used to go dancing. We like found each other, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. We would go dancing like 3-4 times a week. So one time, I meet this friend of mine. We run into each other at a party or club, whatever. I jump, he hugs me. I wrap my legs around him, then he spins me around.
Oh, wow.
My ex-husband had a major fit. We were just dating, and he did not like that at all. Oh my God, he told me so many things. He wanted to break it up. I'm like, whatever.
But see,
You do whatever.
See, in his defense, your intentions was pure, but the other guy's intentions was disrespect. That's all. That's why he got mad. He wasn't mad at you. He was mad at the other dude.
Why?
Because-
What did that guy do?
Because guys do that. If I know you walk into a place with another dude, I'm not gonna spin you around and pick you up and do it.
But that's just our culture, though.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
our culture.
That's our culture.
In salsa world, in the Spanish dancing world, it's very common.
Yes.
It's like my brothers. When they come from Arizona to visit and they're laying on the sofa, I don't care what time of night or morning is. I go and I just jump on top of them to wake them up. And one of them goes, "You like waking up people." But or my brother, one of the biggest guys, he does the same thing. He picks me up, spins me up, carries me. That's just part of the culture. It's just showing affection. Besides, that other guy turned out to be gay. So we did not know that at the time, but he was like so macho, and he was the one that would dance all of us women. And we liked that scenario because we didn't have to bother by being bothered with other guys when we would go dancing. So he would dance us all. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, we got our dance partner here. That's cool. I don't want to be bothered with idiots,
Yeah.
at the bar or asking me out dance that I don't want to dance with them. But in any event, that's the whole thing, is that there's misinterpretation, but there's different cultures, that some that are very cold and would never do that, and others that are very effusive, and that's us. When my brother met his wife, he told me, he was very young, he was 20, and he said, "I'm gonna marry that girl." He knew. He had it all laid out. But here's the thing, I still feel that the men are the ones choosing us. Like, he spent money. He made a decision right there, unconsciously or consciously, that was gonna be his woman.
Right.
So he invested. He went all at it. The $15, he put 13 and whatever.
No, he put $12.
So do you believe in love at first sight? Thank you. Was it love at first sight for you?
No, it was more by the end of the night, the chemistry kind of gradually. Of course, I loved her appearance, but I wasn't easily drawn into women at that time. I was kind of.
He was young. He was young.
Yeah, so
we were both young. Yeah. So and we've both been in or scarred from previous relationships. Mm-hmm. So we knew then.
Damn, they just said scarred.
We were scarred because it's for real. And
I actually played basketball with her ex, and he was giving me his side of the story, and I was like,
trying to explain.
It has absolutely nothing to do with me. This is a new relationship. He tried to compete with me in basketball. He didn't realize that I knew how to play basketball. Then he switched from basketball to computers to dominoes to whatever he needs to do to try to beat me. But
when I met him, I was celibate. I dated a little bit, but then I decided, you know what? No, I don't like, especially the way the dating world even back then was. Mm-hmm. I said, no, I'm not that girl. I've never been that girl.
Right.
And I made a decision to just fall back, take care of my family. So I wasn't looking for a guy. I said I wasn't dating. I met a lot of men. Like I said, I was in the industry, so I met men all the time.
Right.
Wow.
And no, I will refuse. So men didn't pick me, or no one picked me. I chose to make a conscious decision to be in a relationship because I was ready at the time. Right. And I asked for that. I prayed for that.
Running game on me.
And he really did. But after we'd spent time and we was around each other and we exposed each other to both of our lives, then he knew then, because you have to show. You can't just say, I'm like this, I'm like that. You have to live by your example. So some people going to step back or fall back, and they have to watch you. They have to see you. So I brought him. I brought him around because I needed him to see who I was, and I wanted to be around wherever he was. So he invited me naturally, and we made a decision from there.
Right.
So I'll say within 4 months probably is when we really was. Because I asked him, "Are we dating now? What is this?"
Yeah, give us a time.
Because we needed to know. I needed to know. Okay, where are we at? Are we moving forward, or are we going? Or are we just playing around?
That's the question they dread.
I did.
I still believe in love. Love exists. I don't
It do exist.
It exists. You're
I
just
believe
young,
in love.
baby. Yeah,
I believe
it's
in
just
love.
love's still out there. Even no matter how scarred we may be.
Yes.
Love is beautiful.
Yeah,
It is. I believe in love.
You're trying to hold her hand over there and make out with her the first day. What are you talking
I
about?
have a question that I need help with Darrell, from Darrell.
What's up?
My only pet peeve right now, I'm not a jealous guy, but we're around a lot of basketball.
Yeah.
My only dilemma is, when I go to the gym, I meet a lot of guys who converse with me and my wife individually. The problem is when they have their girlfriends around, they stash them up in the stands and they never introduce them to me.
Yeah.
But I'm a good guy, But when you're solo, you can have a full-fledged conversation. We go to camping trips. We go out. I invite you over for barbecues. You never bring your significant other, but you always want to be that third wheel. But you never introduce me to who you're with. So I'm trying to figure that out. And I always bring it up to her. I'm like, well, am I a bad guy? What is it? Do they feel like I'm gonna?
No, it's a comfort zone. A lot of people don't like to. Some people are in relationships that they don't want to be in. Some people are in relationships that they have to be in. Some women, and they don't want other people to mess up what they have, because you got to remember, like a lot of them guys that play in the Drew League, man, don't have jobs. So a lot of their girls take care of them. So they don't want that side of the of you seeing that. You know what I'm saying? Where the girl is bringing out, y'all go out to dinner, where the girl is paying, her card is out. I mean, obviously, I know that personally. I seen it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I can see that to a certain extent. But what happens is, I like that about you and your girl. That's why I like you guys, because of that. Because I seen it. You know what I'm saying? So don't stop being who you are.
No, absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing that is, you just can't have guys disrespecting certain conversations your girl can't be a part of, especially when it gets outside vulgarity. You know what we got to be talking about a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? Hey baby, can you excuse yourself? You don't
even have to say it. I just walk away.
Yeah, but sometimes
I could tell. I could feel the.
But sometimes you can hear a conversation. Mm-hmm. You can lead into a conversation, and I know where it's going, but you might not. Mm-hmm. So he'd be like, "Baby, hey, we over here talking about something. I'll catch up with you later, baby." Because sometimes you never want your guys to feel that comfortability with your girl ever. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes even if it's your best friend, like my best friend used to be at my house. When I come home from work, he'd be at my dinner table. That's my dog, though. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I can do the same thing with him when I go to his house. It wasn't, it was vice versa. Mm-hmm. So when you find that common ground, you're good. But don't ever get caught up in being insecure of saying that I got to be around every single situation of a person. Like with my daughter, I tell her, you need girls' night out. You need when you go out, just hang out with your girls and let them go hang out with his boys. You need that because if y'all spend every waking minute together, man, y'all gonna get bored of each other.
But 16 years in, that means we're doing something right because we don't attach to each other.
Exactly.
We don't. We both have our own identity. Mm-hmm. And
I see that.
And we're very strong together as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But I know when to exit, and he know when to exit. And we know when to come.
Yeah, but see that. But what all I'm saying is that a lot of situations, what we talking about, and I know what he's getting to, and we can talk about that off air more. Mm-hmm. But I know what he's getting into as a man.
Yeah, no, I see it. I know exactly what he's saying. We've had plenty of conversations about this, and I met some of the women because I'm sitting in the stands.
Yeah.
He's walking away. He's talking with the guys outside.
Exactly.
So I meet some of the wives, some of the girlfriends, and I realize, I don't know if they're timid. I don't know. I don't really know what it is, but I'm a strong, independent woman. So I can sit, I can move, I can shift through whatever a crowd, just like how you were saying, you're a social bunny, you know how to network. And I also know how to, if people get the wrong or miss signal about something in our relationship, as far as where we stand, they quickly know right away. Like how you said, when you thought she was flirting, but I'm the same way. I'm not flirting. I'm just nice. Sweet. I'm just nice.
Exactly.
And that's what makes me me. And for years I've had other husbands or other friends' husbands or whoever, they're very dominating with their wives. They're very controlling. And one thing that we've had a conversation, especially in the beginning of our relationship, I told him that's what the problem was in my first marriage. I did not want to be with another man that was not confident with who he is and what he have.
And insecurities. Yeah. Us men, we have that, but that's why we live and learn. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, it's all about communication.
Right. And
when you can be able to talk to your girl and when you can talk to your girl about any and everything, you don't have to hide anything. Y'all got the best relationship.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because a lot of things that in relationships people gotta hide their money. He started off broke. So he didn't have to hide it. You know what I'm saying? So that was in his favor already. Because you went after you for your money. You had $15.
Right. I didn't know that at the time.
Yeah. But hey, you grew to know that because
yes, I knew.
Would it have made a difference?
No, it wouldn't have.
It
wouldn't have.
Okay. And I think my car ran hot that night.
Oh wow!
Yeah, she helped.
Our first date. Yeah. It was our first date.
At that time.
And y'all still see that's key.
Yeah, that was key. It was key for me. My car ran hot. My car ran hot. I had to stay over. It was an excuse to stay over at her house.
Oh wow!
But I ended up spending the night. I got up in the morning and I left. But just those.
You slept on the couch. Oh wow!
Those situations kind of grew our bond a little bit stronger, and I knew that over time that she was the one, and other situations led up to that. But she just rolled with me, and before I knew it, I was at the gym holding hands, and guys still tease me to this day, but I don't see more of men coming to the gym with their women. And I always tell guys, if you're at the gym 24/7, what is your woman doing while you're at the gym with all these guys 24/7? I mean, you're giving somebody else all that time to groom and spend time with your woman. So me personally, I'd rather have her right there by my side instead of the guy, the janitor, the carpenter, the cable guy, everybody else spending time.
Or I meet him. We split our time.
But it's just,
split our time.
Or the pool guy.
Or the pool guy. Yeah. But we do spend time away from each other.
A lot of time.
A lot of times. But
I work every day. He works every day.
Yeah, we work. We do a lot of work.
We just squeeze in. People think we don't work, but we have our own business. We do have a 9 to 5, but it's not actually 9 to 5. Mm-hmm. So we squeeze in our schedule to always be, or at least meet each other somewhere. We'll meet each other out. Mm-hmm. And so people say, "Oh, I see that he was here or she was here, but I know he's coming or she's coming," because we always make time. Even though we have kids, we've raised our other kids. We have our 7-year-old now, and we make time for her. So we just know how to coordinate our schedule. It's 16 years in, so we just
y'all still have
got it down.
Y'all still have date nights?
We do.
That's good.
It's date days.
Date days. Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
Yes.
Date days.
Date days.
Y'all still go to the movies and all that?
We do all that. We still go to the beach.
But next time y'all come in here, y'all can't hold hands no more.
Hating. That's the most cutest thing ever. Girls love that.
Yeah.
Thank you all for that. No, I'm just kidding. No, I love love. Love. I'm a Valentine's baby, so I love the love. But man, I definitely appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with us today.
We appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? Our doors is always open.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you.
It's to see you. I thank you for coming in today.
Love couple.
My gosh.
Damn.
Ew.
Your sexy ass.
Bree's like, what the heck is he saying? That's his personality. We kind of know they're just like, yeah, that's Clipper D.
You should have seen him the other day with these 2 girls. Oh my gosh.
What?
They were like my age. When Snoop's friends brought them in, Red or whatever.
Oh.
A mess.
They wasn't your age. And you know how old them girls was?
How old?
32 or 35.
Oh, they look like they're my age.
Yeah.
The way they were dressed.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody think they can be 21.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Exactly. There's a lot of people out here that look young. I don't look my age. I look like a young. Oh wow.
Oh shit, things are flying over here.
Wow.
Didn't I warn you about this?
She just criticized me.
I didn't say anything.
All right, Bree. We fighting after the show.
Whatevs. I'll keep it real.
Oh, you gonna keep it 100? All right. That's my girl, man.
I'm just kidding.
But I appreciate y'all coming in, man. And Cecilia Motor. Damn. I definitely want to see you again.
Hey, Valentine, baby.
Yeah.
That's why you're wearing red.
Yeah, will you be my Valentine?
Send a date already.
I know it's July, but hey, I gotta mark my territory already. No, I'm just
See how men do.
I like to see. People from the Dominican, Latina women, Puerto Rican women, man, they got that flirtatious way. You know what I'm saying? Now, you could take it any type of way though. You know what I'm saying? But she has to make the first move on me because I ain't taking it.
You play hard to get.
Yeah, I gotta play hard to get.
You were holding hands earlier.
Oh no, I was just messing.
Yeah, that's how hard to get he is.
Right.
Hey, I want to appreciate my man Noel Durfee, man, with them twisties. What you think about them twisties though, Bree?
What do you mean?
The guy
His
that
hair?
Yeah.
It was cool.
It was cool.
I mean, like, would I prefer my guy to have a hair like that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's the style though right now. So
why is everybody going natural now?
because we're embracing our cultures, not the European anymore.
Wow.
I remember when I was younger, I only wore my hair straight. just because that was what was accepted. And now, because curly hair is accepted, we're all embracing it. And I love it.
Well, I couldn't afford it anymore, so I had to go natural.
That
was the truth.
That's it.
Yes, I said, okay, I can't do that no more. No house, no husband, no anything. So, locked myself in the apartment.
We can go straight though. I got
Like 5 different products to try, see which worked.
I give you an allowance for that.
And that was years ago.
You want an allowance for that? What it cost to get your hair done? What?
Shut up.
$150, $200.
You got a sponsor, girl. You got a sponsor.
Well, and for me, I went natural because I wanted to give him another woman.
Damn. Hey, but that's the key now. People are doing that now, though. People putting on wigs for their dude.
I will do anything and everything for my
They
man.
dressing up as maids.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot to keep that. They keep that spunkiness in it, man. You know, I'm telling you, my best friend, she calls her dude and said, she puts on a wig, a dress, everything, and tells him at the bar she's in, come pick me up, come get me.
That's hot.
You know what I'm saying? And it's so funny though, man. I sat there one day, man, it was dying laughing, man. I couldn't believe she did
You're like,
it.
who you picking up today?
I'm sitting in the booth, right? I'm sitting in the booth and I'm watching it, right? So I'm filming it. I got the camera looking at it, right? So I'm looking, I didn't believe I didn't believe they did this, right? And he walks in and he looks around the room and he looks for her and he says,
He knew his girl. You do that? She's already, yeah, I done that. You done that?
I do a lot of that.
Girl, that's
I'll change my hair color. It's 16 years, so I'm like,
you gotta spice
and
it
it
up.
just intense. It makes things intense.
Yeah,
Let's
so
just
you
say
gotta
that.
be freaky naughty.
It makes it.
You have to be
Yeah,
freaky
it makes
naughty in a
it
relationship.
very,
Keep the freaky.
Yeah,
You
it
gotta
makes
be
it very
freaky
hot.
naughty.
keep the what?
Shooky.
Man, I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate my crew, man. Lit, the beautiful Bree and DJ Wizard, man. Follow him definitely on social media, man. You know, hey, Wizard Wishes, man. Hey, Wiz, what you play today? On your wishes, man. I wasn't in here for that. I walked out.
It was pretty hot. We were bouncing.
It was a mixture of like Mombathon, that's what it's called.
Mombathon?
Yeah, Dylan Francis.
Oh wow! See, Wiz is a producer, so I'm giving him this little 3 to 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minute show. That means Sally show segment, for he can show what he's putting out there. Man, I appreciate everybody that came in, man. Eric, Diane, man. I want 16 more years and plus, man. Y'all good together, man. Keep the communication open always, always. Don't ever stop talking, man, no matter what. And never let nobody else get in y'all business.
Yes.
Keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because other people, if you ever notice misery loves company.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yes. Yes.
And it's always the friends, your friends get caught up and, girl, let's go do that, forget him.
Negative pulls positive all the time.
Yeah.
Stay freaky naughty with it. Go, girl.
That's what we do.
Bree like closing her ears like, do I gotta See, when you get older, you understand.
She's Boricua though. She's sassy.
I
She
know.
knows.
And I'm Dominican too. My dad's half Dominican.
Wepa, baby.
Yeah.
So she's just quiet.
Oh, you?
I'm just quiet. I'm just listening to y'all.
When I was her age, same thing.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Oh, you was
Just
quiet?
I was very quiet. Yeah, I'm still quiet most of the
I
time.
don't believe that.
It all depends on what it is.
I never seen you
It all
quiet. I
depends on
never
what
seen you
I'm
quiet.
Me neither.
Yes.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen you quiet a day in my life. You always use social media. When I see you talking to people, when we out in public, I see you talking to me. She quiet. Now you probably was quiet. You probably was quiet at that age. Yeah, I didn't know you back then. Yeah, that's what it is. Bree, you got a beautiful smile, Bree.
And she's doing her thing. Good for her. She's doing her thing.
She got
a commercial.
Hey, we ain't talking about that right now. Hey, no. What is the commercial about again, Bree?
Aspen printers. So it's like based on a college setting, and there's these new printers coming out that have ink that lasts 2 years. So that's what we're promoting. Wow. We're the first commercial on NBC.
Oh, ink that lasts. Hey, I be needing that. My man, I can't stand going. And I go buy ink now. It's crazy. I go buy a printer, cost me $20, right?
Yeah.
and it prints well. But then when you go buy the ink for
cartridges?
it, the cartridges
Exactly.
More than
Yeah,
the
so
printer.
now they fill them. Go to Costco and they fill them. You don't have to buy them again.
Oh, they fill them now?
Yeah, they
My
refill
mama
them.
was doing that before, man. I you know.
Yeah.
But I never thought you could. I thought she was
Oh,
just
yeah.
doing something.
No,
He
no.
lives
I
in
don't
the
buy a
olden
cartridge
days,
ever
so,
again.
you
I
know.
refill them.
Oh, you refill them?
Cheaper, like $7 or something
Yes.
stupid.
Oh, okay.
Fraction.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, you my type of girl, too, though. So-
He's cheating on you already.
Bye.
Typical man. I'm just kidding.
Wow. Big shout out to the Ball family, man. I appreciate y'all, man, showing me love yesterday, man, in Vegas, man. I love each and every one of you, man. Big shout out to LeVar, Melo, and Lonzo, man. Lonzo's going to do his thing, man. I'm looking forward to big things for him that he's going to do with the Lakers, man. But my man Bryce Johnson, man, hey, he's coming hard. He's coming hard for you, baby. Doc, give Bryce a chance, man. He was showing out yesterday, man. Big shout out to them, man. And Jamal, you will always be a Clipper in my heart, man. Love you guys, man. For those of you that hung out with us throughout the entire show, man, quit laughing at me. We always laugh at me. I always get tongue-tied. Man, I'm out of here, man. United we stand, divided we fall. I love you, mama.